Hello and welcome to Cricket X Data, a channel that'll help you analyze cricket data the right way. Let's go on to the next video. Hi, hello everyone. In part one, we had seen and stopped at this stage where I was explaining about how you can get the highlights URL and how you can choose the option to kind of go after what you want to extract as the commentary text. Now, as you can see on this page, there are quite a few options you can extract, and the demo in this video, I'm going to cover about how you can extract the dropped catches part. So, in each of the innings, so we will try to extract the commentary text along with the over and the innings in which it happened, along with the match metadata, and try to get it into a neat table. So that's the goal of this particular video. So the first step here is to initialize the Chrome WebDriver. I had spoken about the WebDriver earlier, so it's going to act as an element for you to scrape the web page, and then you initialize that WebDriver, and then you make a GET request to that URL. So this ClickBus highlights URL is the page here. In this particular case, it's the first Ashes test which happened last month. So you can just get that, and you can get the uh, soup of that page. And so the first step here, you can see on this page there are different buttons that are there for each of the innings. So I'm trying to identify that from the inspect element and then going after and collecting the number of innings in this button. So this way we can also handle matches where there are less than four innings or uh, say for example there can also be cases where team is following on, so it can be like England first innings, Australia first innings, and Australia second innings as well. So the order of innings can be different. So that's why I'm collecting everything in this list called linked texts. So the linked text will have this CBHIGPIL class div element. So that will collect all the text of this the buttons. Once that is collected, I'm also going after the match metadata values. So this is basically when the match happened and where it happened and what series it happened in. So you can take a look at this part of the code to understand that. And this is the most important part of this whole video. What is going to happen is we're going to iterate through each of these linked text and check whether there are any data under each of these elements. So what this is going to do is to step through this England first innings and then see drop catches. As you can see, there is no highlights in this category. Next, it will press through this button here, Australia first innings, and then it will stay on drop catches. And there are three drop catches here in this innings. In this next innings, there are two more catches, and in the final innings, there are no catches. So in total for this game, you should get five drop catches as your final result. So that's what is happening here. You can find the element by the linked text here. So this first thing will click on the button of the innings. So this is clicking the innings text, and then next is clicking on the option text. If you recall correctly, the option is where I am initializing this. So here I've given drop downs for each of the options within the page. So you can play around with the script to understand more on how to extract data from other boxes you want. And then that's basically going to, once it's clicked, you can extract the soup from that page and then append it to this list. So once that soup is appended, you will get the message that there is the all the key events have been scraped successfully, and then there is a small helper function. You don't need to pay much attention to this. It's just to format the overs. So when you extract from ClickBuzz, if it's the last ball of the over, they're in whole numbers. So I just wanted to make it in more cricket notation. So if it's 144, it'll become 143.6. And then this step is where I'm collecting all the commentary text data. So I'm stepping through the page soups which I've extracted. So here there will be two pages we extracted. So there are drop catches in two of those pages. So you'll get data from these two pages. And then I'm adding all the finding all the commentary elements using this class. And then what I'm doing is having two lists, one for the overs and one for the commentary text. So against each over number, I want to extract the commentary text. So I iterate through that soup. In that, I'll just add the uh, innings in the inning soup. I will just extract the um, element of the overs and the commentary text. And once that is done, I will make it into a data frame and then apply this function which we saw earlier just to make the ball better and which innings it happened under. It's basically the link text we saw earlier. So that all this is happening inside this code. Once you get that, you will get something like this, which is essentially the meat of the problem, which has been solved here. So each of the elements, as you can see, there are five values here. Whatever we saw in Australia first innings and England second innings has been collected here as the commentary text. And next is nothing but just appending a few more values so that we get the full context on when this happened. So as you can see, this is the Ashes first test and this is the drop catches data. So hope you've liked this video. It's a pretty simple exercise to be doing, and that concludes the part one of this playlist. I mean, sorry, it's part two of the playlist. So part one of the playlist was just introducing you to the problem, and then now you can just save this data frame onto your Excel sheet as well. So I hope you like this video. In the coming days, I'll also upload more videos of such nature. Until then, do like, share, and subscribe to CricketX Data. This is your channel for understanding cricket analysis. Thank you.